so in the last clip, you probably saw us unloading this entire engine, transmission, transfer case off the back of the truck. And today I just got into basically tearing it down. So yeah, I guess I'll show you what I took off today. I'm gonna try to be a little better with filming it as I go in the future. But got the water pump off, the fan, all the accessories are off. Alternator, power steering pump, air conditioning. Got the turbo off. Downpipes off. Just working on getting the manifolds off, but bolts are giving me trouble right now, so I'm gonna get back to that. Took this valve cover off just to take a peek under there. It all looks pretty good. So far so good. Yeah. Apparently it's got 95,000 miles on it. So pretty excited to get into this thing and keep on tearing it down. There's so many different accessories on this. You just keep going with it. Here's just what I got off today. I mean, see, that's the water pump. I took it off with the fan. If any of you guys have ever tried to take the fan off without taking the water pump off, you kind of know how much of a pain that is. I had to actually replace my water pump in the truck a few months ago. It was not fun. Got the turbo there, all the accessories. I actually took them out. Just a tip, if you're just trying to take all these accessories off quick, if you're tearing down the 7.3 just like this, don't take them off, don't just take these off separately. It's a lot quicker to take these bolts out right here, right in the middle, and it all comes out as one piece. Same with this side, with the ACE, and yeah. But yep, got that off. It's the steering box that was actually on the frame. That off, the downpipes. Spider off. Yeah, it's an early 99 engine. I could tell from the 2-inch plenums. Also that early 99 turbo. Definitely tell. Yeah, so we keep going in this. Keep tearing it down. Next, I think what I'll do, keep working on those manifolds. I don't know. It's really just gonna come day by day. I really don't know, to be honest. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Flare side's coming together. So yeah. Alright, so just to update on the 7.3 engine build we have going here. The 95,000 mile engine. Just updating you from the last clip where I had the entire, I'll tell you what I've done since then. So I took the entire engine harness off because it's really, I want to say it's self-explanatory. Like I feel like I really won't forget where some of these connections went, and they're all easy connections to take off and put back on. So have it sitting over here, partially labeled. I might use the engine harness off that's already in the truck anyway, so I don't even know if I'm gonna use that one. But so what I've taken off is that harness. Got the manifolds off on both sides, which I will tell you, even if those bolts look decent, it doesn't really mean they're decent. I had a pretty hard time. On this side, I got 6 out of 8 of them off before the head of the bolt just completely warped. I'm trying to find an example. Well, here's the remnants of one. But that had a few that came off, no problem. But there's a middle one. I believe it goes into here. I'll actually show you on this manifold since it's still stuck in it. But it actually, the hole for this bolt, for this bolt is actually slightly smaller the diameter than the rest, which after 20 years of it sitting in there pretty much seizes. It's pretty seized in there. It almost looks like it's welded to the manifold, so Probably gonna have to heat that up to take that one off. I got lucky on the other side and hammered a 12mm wrench on it, but this one's, you can't even do that to it, so that's probably what's gonna happen for that. So yeah, definitely this one you're gonna have trouble with no matter what. Then the issue is with them, they don't get stuck in the actual head. It's not what they get stuck to. It's the manifold that they're seized on. Because once I put vice grips on these, after I had to sawzall them off, after I sawzalled the heads off, they just came out with vice grips. So that's not the issue. So got that side off, manifold off. Got this manifold off. There's actually a back pressure tube that goes to this manifold, and of course it was nice and rusty, so the second you twist it, the entire tube snaps. So pretty much the same thing happened with the dipstick when it was on this bolt. Just rusty stuff. So this is an early 99 engine, so I think it's been out there since 98. What else did I take off? Oh, once I had this manifold off, it would be pretty stupid of me not to take the oil cooler off. It's these 2 bolts here and 3 bolts down there. So I've got the oil cooler off. Reason why I took that off is because I plan on putting new O-rings in it, which everyone seems to recommend doing. The other ones get pretty dried out, so probably gonna end up doing that. It's only like $6 to buy anyways. And yeah, now I'm under the valve cover taking the injectors out. So yeah. So at this point, pretty much what I've been doing today for the past 30 minutes or so, I've been pulling the injectors. It's not my first time. Obviously with the out of the truck, it's extremely easy, but even when it's in the truck, once you have the valve cover off, the whole pulling of the injector part is a very easy job. But one way I confirmed, I mean, I'm almost positive, I believe, but this guy told me that this has 95,000 miles, is inside here there is no sludge whatsoever. That's just the straight oil diesel mixture that's always under here. But if you put it, you can't tell if I put my finger in it, but there's no sludge. On my other engine, when I did the injectors, engine has 230,000 miles. There was a good bit. There's a good bit in there. This, however, very clean. There's pretty much none. So, also, early 99, I'm pretty sure these are the forged rods here. So, same idea with this side. Very clean. Definitely looking good. Pulling the injectors is pretty self-explanatory. Well, no, it's not, but yeah, it's just this 10mm bolt here that holds the collar on. I throw them back in, that way I don't lose them. You pull that, push the collar forward. After you take all the wiring out, because if you don't take the gasket out before you pull the injector, you have to take those oil deflectors out or else it won't fit. But if you just take the gasket out first, you could leave those oil deflectors on, push the collar forward, and pry them out. So just make sure those copper washers come with it, so it'll be good after that. Very easy job once you have the valve covers off. So here they all are. They all definitely look like they're in good shape, and they are for sale. 95,000 mile injectors. I believe they're ABs. Pretty sure they are. I'll take probably $250 for them. I'll ship them too if you want. So let me know if you want these. 95,000 miles on them. So, other than that, I also have this early 99 Spider for sale if you want it. Shoot me an offer on that. All this other stuff's still miscellaneous. Not sure what I'm doing with it yet. So, just keep going with this. At this point, it's pretty stripped down. Besides like the heads, I really don't. We're not pulling the heads off this. Just not really necessary. But until we get some other stuff that I'm not really going to say yet for this, the plenums are gonna stay on. Yeah, just keep, there's always something though, so. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated with the engine build here. So far, so good. Probably forgetting something that I did to it, but whatever, you get the point here. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this kind of part of the engine build series video here because I think we've come to a pretty good point where the whole teardown process can kind of come to the end, at least the major parts of it. I mean, the only other things I'm pretty sure I plan on taking off are these plenums. But for now, they'll just stay on. Everything else though, I mean, I've got pretty torn down. Ever since the last clip I had these valve covers off, I was pulling the injectors. Today I finally got the, I was procrastinating on doing this, didn't really want to do it, but I got the torque converter off, as well as the flex plate, and that aluminum piece there that we're not going to need when we end up ZF6 swapping it. Oh, did I just say that? I guess I just said that. I guess that'll be a hint for the next video. Anyways, so yeah, it's looking way smaller than when we came in with it. I've got it to a point now that I'm pretty comfortable with, and that I could say that it's pretty stripped down to how I want it. So the reason why I'm gonna stop this video here is because the next video, I think I'm gonna, we're gonna start painting it, get different pieces painted, start maybe adding some parts on, and that's gonna be really exciting because wait till you see what we've got coming for this thing. I plan on getting an entire T4 kit with a S369 for the injectors I'm gonna put in it. The injector is going to be 205 cc full force injectors, 100% over nozzles. So the thing's going to be a beast, and all this is going to get painted, and it's going to look really, really good. And again, this has 95,000 miles on it, this engine, so pretty excited for it. I've got an oil pan. I'm going to get an oil pan for it. Moroso oil pan. I'll do a video on that. It's all going to be pretty cool, so definitely stay tuned. I've got the engine to a pretty good stage here. Got these off, which was not, it's not a fun job to do at all, to get those torque converter bolts off, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. I've got some interesting stuff coming. The 7.3 build is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty crazy, so stay tuned.